Duolingo has a major problem. Ignore that. Disrespecting sacred symbolism, dare I say some fire graphic design, and centuries of tradition. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We go in here to courses. That's when we're fine. The flag of the appropriate country of language origin is displayed. We got Spain for Spanish, France for French, Japan for Japanese. All is good. If you scroll down a little bit, you get this one, Portuguese. What flag is that? That's a Brazil flag. I don't recall Brazilese being a language. I recall Portuguese coming from Portugal. Is that the Portugal flag? No. And what's worse, we scroll down, Intermediate English with Old Glory. Not the flag of England where English is from, but the flag of people who say English was invented in their country. English was, in fact, not invented in America. Therefore, we will use our Photoshop knowledge, which is not great, but it's some, and we will restore these great languages of English and Portuguese to their rightful glory and adorn them with their proper flag. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to go into Photoshop and basically make a proper flag for Portuguese and English. If you look up pictures of Portuguese flag. Portuguese flag is a vertical bicolor of green and red, with the lesser coat of arms of Portugal centered on the color boundary. The green is on the hoist left side and the red is on the fly right side. The flag was officially adapted on June 30th of 1911 after the fall of the monarchy. The design was in use since December 1st, 1910, according to flags.com and Wikipedia, the most reliable of sources. Alright, let's see the symbolism. Green represents hope, according to some sources. Red represents the blood of the... It's always blood in the flags. What does the red represent? Blood. I mean, fair enough, but a little dark. Get some images. Go a little closer here. This will do. We'll copy this for reference. And let's fire up Photoshop. Alrighty, starting out on a blank document here. Let's throw in our Portuguese flag for reference. First of all, can I say I love Portuguese flag? It's fire. Probably top 10 favorite world country flags. It's awesome. I like the Brazil flag too. Probably a little more than the Portuguese flag. But dang it, it's not Brazilese, it's Portuguese. And thus it will be the Portuguese flag. So let's pull up a little bit of image reference here. We got our flag here. This will lend us proper shape and color. We want this flag to be right shape. We want it to look just like it would blend into the Duolingo design. Open a new layer here, and we're going to start out with a rectangular selection here around the edges. Cool. Now we're going to select, modify, smooth. Let's start with 10 pixels, see where that gets us. Okay, that's pretty good. Keep smoothing more. Okay, I think that looks good. We want the proper color palettes. Let's go back to our Duolingo here. We need a flag with red and blue in it. Norwegian will work. Take that one right here. Okay, got our Norwegian flag. Cool. Go down here to Yiddish. Picture that. Now we should have all the colors we need. So if you'll notice here, the green and red isn't perfectly half and half. The red actually takes up a little bit more of the flag here, so we're gonna do that accordingly. Let's do a selection here, remove some of the selection about there. Okay, so now we have that selected. So we're gonna select our red color here, option delete. Nice, looks awesome so far. And this design's work, it's probably gonna get a little tricky. We're gonna have to figure out how to make this coat of arms in a very simplified manner. So I think we start out by making a circle here, option delete. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna make this little crest thing. So we're definitely gonna have to simplify this. Let's just start by making that shape. We're gonna take this sphere or circle, line it up, option delete, rectangle selection tool right there, option delete again. Beautiful. Gonna go in there, delete. And since this is kind of supposed to be a little bit of a simplified, squished in version, we're gonna make it a little shorter, a little stubbier. We're gonna do a little something, something. We're gonna select it, expand, and option, delete. Look at that. So now it's got that nice little white outline. Now we're actually gonna take the same shape. We're gonna duplicate it just like that. We're gonna turn this one white. shrink it on down about there. Yeah, that's good. We got those little blue shields. Honestly, I think we're only gonna have room for one, so we're actually gonna duplicate this one more time. Select our dark blue, option delete, shrink that on down. Cool, shrink it down, and I think that is our Portuguese flag about done. Okay, I'm doing some research and it would appear that Duolingo has a custom font. Interesting, they actually have like a whole thing here on how they do their illustrations and their shape language. Very interesting. Huh, that's super cool. Anyway. Okay, it looks like it's kind of just like some soft, slightly bubbly font, so we're just gonna do that. Our final result, here it is. Portuguese Duolingo flag proper. Let's do England. Okay, so the good news for this is we could reuse all the stuff we just made as far as like shapes and colors and stuff. Now technically, if you go to England flag, it's this white flag with a red cross in the middle. A lot of people think the Union Jack is the flag of England, but it's actually not correct. If you'll see here on this diagram, it's like a mix of the Scottish flag and English flag like smashed together to form the Union Jack. So technically, if we wanted to be, you know, really accurate, sort of like English, we'd make the England flag, but I kind of want to make the Union Jack. I feel like it's close enough because it's like half England, half Scotland, and they speak English in Scotland too. Although there is Scottish Gaelic, which is like a whole other language, but that's actually on Duolingo. I think we make the Union Jack, that'll be cool. Open up a new document here, paste our image reference, and we're going to copy our Portugal flag right over so we have the proper shape. Option delete, get our base color. Throw in that center cross. I think that's about good. Cool. Now we're gonna get this nice and centered. Now we're going to expand this. Gonna select white and option delete. Cool. It's kind of starting to look like the Iceland flag, but it's centered. It's kind of funny. Now we got these side white crosses. Create a white rectangle, rotate it into its proper place. We're going to duplicate it just like that, flip horizontal, put it just like that. Then we got these little red bits internally in the cross. So if you'll notice, they actually don't flow in a perfectly straight line. Like this one goes kind of closer to the inside, that one goes kind of closer to the outside. So we're just going to have to kind of play it by ear here. Select our proper color, option delete, remove that over. Then we got to line this up so it's nice and flush with the flow we already have. Duplicate it, flip horizontal. Yep, looks good. Yeah. Okay, Command E, just get them all in one layer. And just like that, our flag is complete. We are gonna give it the same treatment as the last flag. Copy this here frame. Our intermediate English proper Union Jack flag for Duolingo is complete. And that's gonna do it for this video. This was completely pointless. This was honestly just kind of a little personal project I wanted to do and figured I'd make it into a video. I like Duolingo a lot. I play it more as a video game than a language learning tool, honestly, because you don't really learn languages that good on it, but it's kind of fun. So I always get bugged when I see these flags being a little bit incorrect. Yeah, see what it looked like to change to the proper flag in Duolingo style, which is a tight style, by the way. It's a company that knows graphic design. So anyway, that's it. See ya.